You know, one of the things I love about Star Wars, they don't even have to release a trailer for a movie. All they have to do is announce the title of a Star Wars movie, and there's just a lot to talk about, and everyone goes crazy on the internet. Oh, I fucking love Star Wars. Anyway, so we finally got the official title reveal of Star Wars Episode 8, which is Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now, in a way, when I first saw that title, I mean, I saw the background, the red text, I was like, that looks really cool, but I was thinking, it's kind of a crappy title in a way. And then I thought about it more, and I was like, actually, it's a good title, but when I first heard it, it was just such a plain and simple sort of title, and it was like, I don't know how I feel about it, because The Force Awakens was like exciting, because it was like, you know, we haven't seen Force users for such a long time, and then they're just awakening, and we've got, you know, Rey waking up the Force, you know, if that's what you want to call it. So it was like, The Last Jedi sort of seems a little toned down, but then you think about it, and you're like, does that mean The Last Jedi is in The Very Last Jedi? Because The Last Jedi was Luke Skywalker in The Force Awakens. We only saw him very briefly, but the whole movie was based around Luke Skywalker being the last of the Jedi. And it was like, holy crap, this means the end of Luke, because surely he's not the last Jedi anymore because he's training Rey. So maybe Rey's the last Jedi and Luke dies at the end of this movie or whatever. And people will say, you know, hey, it's like, it's spoilerish to do that. But in a way, it's not that spoilerish to do that. Because think about it, the Return of the Jedi is called that, and the very end of the movie is when the Jedi returns, and that Jedi is Darth Vader. So the movie was, you know, spoilerific in title anyway. So it's like, it could happen in this one. It could just be the end of Luke, but at the same time, Jedi is plural for Jedis, so you'd call them Jedi. And it's like, okay, maybe it means the last of the Jedi, which would be Luke and Rey, and they're fighting against, you know, higher powers. And it's like, there's a lot to think about when it comes to those, because it's clear that they are the last Jedi, because obviously Kylo Ren, he's on the dark side, and he's the only other Force user we really know in this universe apart from Luke and Rey. So it's like, yeah, okay, I guess they are the last Jedi. So it could just mean that, and it could just be a personal story about Luke and Rey being trained to be the Jedi, or maybe it's just the fact that Luke knows that he has to pass on the torch at some point, so it's the last Jedi as in he's training Rey to be the last Jedi. So you know, that's it, it's nice to think about that sort of stuff, because like, you'd never sort of look at it and go, oh, hey, The Last Jedi, that is going to be such a toned down story, we're not going to get much from this movie. You automatically think when you hear the title The Last Jedi, it's going to be an action-packed sort of emotional movie, because just the title alone tells us that. So that's what I love about these Star Wars titles as well. Without even having a trailer, we just know a lot about the movie from the title. So Phantom Menace, we knew that something was going down. Attack of the Clones, we knew that clones were going to attack. Revenge of the Sith, we knew it was going to be a very dark story, you know. So it's the titles that really make the movies rather than, you know. But anyway, I'm expecting a trailer very soon, because last time we got the Force Awakens trailer, the Force Awakens title, straight after we got a really short teaser trailer which didn't reveal anything, but I'm thinking we might get that for The Last Jedi now. Just like a short minute where it's a little bit of voiceover, maybe from Luke or something, or even Snoke again, and you see a couple of things on the screen and it gets you pumped up. Maybe you see, you know, Kylo Ren's more powerful now, or you just see Luke and Rey, you know, having a training session, something like that. I'm expecting that to happen soon. I'm not expecting a big full blown trailer, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to see the trailer, to see what sort of direction they're going to go with this movie, because the trailer surely will tell us that. So, yeah, The Last Jedi. Quite like the title. But, yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about it. Just the fact that, could it mean The Last Jedi, or could it mean The Last of the Jedi? It's fun to think about. It's fun to speculate about these movies. So let me know what you think of the title Star Wars The Last Jedi. What do you think this means for Luke or Rey? Comment below and let me know. And yeah, I'll speak to you guys very soon.